No rosé with that romantic comedy, no beer with your buddy flick. The plan to sell alcohol at Ward Theaters in Kaka'ako has just been shot down.
KITV4's Pete Cajano just back from the Liquor Commission meeting. And Pete, this came despite no one testifying against the proposal.
That's right. 5 people testified this afternoon. All 5 were in favor of selling drinks. Still, the Liquor Commission voted to keep the movie theater dry.
I move that we deny the request by Consolidated.
Denied, despite a detailed presentation from Consolidated Theaters, which even the commission gave high marks, along with wristbands and multiple ID checks. You heard right. The theater chain proposed employing the use of military-grade night vision goggles to monitor moviegoers and prevent underage drinking.
Your proposal is very ambitious, it's very creative, and it's very novel. It's the first time, being a Vietnam veteran, that I've seen night goggles, aside from looking for Vietcong and wire, used to find minors drinking.
All in vain, as a license was denied.
I cannot see how in the world that such a plan that you've given will not lend itself to still the temptation of a minor being able to consume alcohol.
We spoke with moviegoers today, and they were divided on the idea of beer and wine in the theater.
When I do come to the theaters here, and I tend to go downstairs and have a beer, go to Dave & Buster's and have a beer beforehand. So it would be nice to maybe go into the theater and be able to grab a beer before I go and sit down.
I would enjoy it, especially if it's a good movie like The Loft or any other movies that's for grown-up without the children. I would enjoy it for sure.
Now, not everyone thinks alcohol and the movies mix. We talked to some folks that are not excited about the idea.
There's plenty of places that people can go to drink. But you know, the movie theater is one place that's been family friendly, where families can come, bring their children, their grandparents, without concern about alcohol, the effects of alcohol, and I'd like to see it kept that way.
It can cause issues just because I believe that people have a tendency to not be able to control themselves, so that might be an issue.
The theater chain operates 8 theaters in the state, and so far no indications from the chain that they will attempt to sell beer or wine at any of those other locations.